Bill was leaning against the fence, enjoying a beautiful view from the top of the Grand Canyon, when a wooden post suddenly ripped from its moorings. Seconds later, Bill was plunging into the abyss. Halfway to the bottom, in desperation, his arms waving enabled him to clutch the branch of a scrub tree on the canyon wall. Grasping and gasping, he looked up and down. No way could he climb the sheer cliff. But the chasm yawned below, unbroken by any other holding places. No one had seen him fall, and he knew the wind would scatter his weak voice if he shouted. Desperate, Bill cried out, "God, help me!" He screamed again, "God, please help me!" To Bill's amazement, he heard an immediate answer. "All right," came the voice. The initial warm feeling Bill felt turned to a chill wind as the voice continued, "Let go." Looking down, Bill saw the huge boulders and abyss below, and he knew that if he let go, he would surely die. Let go, he thought. "But God, you don't understand," he yelled. "I'm too far up. I'll—" "Let go," the voice repeated. Silence filled the canyon. Then, in a weak, terrified voice, Bill called out to heaven, "Is there anyone else up there?" Bill's frustration wasn't lost on the author of today's first reading from the Old Testament book of Job, which is considered the best literary work in Scripture. Job, a very holy man, had everything: faith, family, money, prestige, but lost it all, and said to God, "I have been assigned months of misery, and troubled nights have been allotted to me." He continued his often angry accusations against God. He had done nothing to deserve this suffering, so why did God do this to him? Even though today's reading ends with Job saying, "I shall not see happiness again," what is left out of today's reading is God's following stunning response to Job's criticism of God. "Who is this that obscures divine plans with words of ignorance? Gird up your loins now like a man. I will question you, and you tell me the answers. Where were you when I founded the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its size? Do you know? Who stretched out the measuring line for it? Into what were its pedestals sunk, and who laid the cornerstone? Have you ever in your lifetime commanded the morning and shown the dawn its place? Have you entered into the sources of the sea, or walked about in the depths of the abyss? Have the gates of death been shown to you? Have you comprehended the breadth of the earth? Tell me if you know all. Will we have arguing with the Almighty by the critic? Let him who would correct God give answer." Then Job finally surrenders to God when he says, "I know that you can do all things, and that no purpose of yours can be thwarted. Therefore I have declared that which I did not understand,